Hey guys, I'm just going to do a little vlog or video log over the next few weeks just to explain why I've had an operation yesterday. So 16 years ago, roughly, I broke my leg in a pretty bad accident in school when I was 15, and basically went to hospital and had 2 operations. It was alright, it got fixed. So from that day on, it wasn't quite perfect the way it was fixed back then. So round about for the last 3 years I've been in pretty bad pain most of the time. It's not been serious enough to stop me walking, but I was definitely limping, and kind of just ignored it and decided that that was it, and that was how I had to be with the pain in my leg, in my ankle. So from 2012 to 2014 I really pushed hard with the bodybuilding competitions, and obviously I was going through a lot of pain with my ankle at that time. I'm not saying that the training caused this. I'm saying that the training helped this, because otherwise I think I would have been really having serious issues walking around a lot earlier in life. So I think the strength of my legs and my overall body and ligaments has helped me be able to be fine, because what was happening is, because the ankle issue is there was some extra bone growth on the end of the ankle, and it was sticking into the instep. So as I was bending my ankle, this bone was sticking into my instep, I don't even know what it's called, and basically it was causing severe pain. They were jagging into each other, and over the years scar tissue was built up there, and the movement of my ankle was reduced. I'm going to guess 50% loss of movement. So that 50% loss of movement and transferred up through my knee, my inside of my knee, the back of my knee, my hip flexor, and across to my back as well. And I think it even affected my shoulder. Anyway, so from that point on, after the competitions in 2014, I decided to go to the doctors, get an x-ray, and this is when he found his problems out. For the last 6 months I've probably been, there's not many people in my life that know, I've probably been walking rounds every day with pain out of 10, probably around about 8 every single day, and it's only been the last, say, 3 or 4 months where I've not been able to walk more than 2 or 3 minutes without severe pain. So people that know me close, who see me around, will see me limping. That's why I've been limping for the past few months. Anyway, what I'm going to do is a vlog to explain what I will be doing, how I'll be training, how I'll be using everything within the empowered lifting lifestyle to be able to, first of all, not get fat, because that's obviously the first thing that happens when I'm going to be sitting down not doing anything. I'm not going to be training. Why it's not important that I'm not training in terms of muscle nuclei and training time breaks and things like that. What training I'll be doing afterwards to be able to get myself from where I am to balance my body afterwards. How I'll then be incorporating different types of training to rebalance everything. I'll basically do a video log each week. So if anybody else has had a problem similar, like a broken bone or an injury basically, they can kind of follow this vlog and understand that it's not the end of the world, and obviously the positive mindset I've got, and I kind of push on other people who do empowered by lifting, or to help them learn. Positive mindsets made me completely fine with it. It's just a small break, it's a setback, kind of 1 step back, 2 steps forwards. So hope you're going to enjoy these, and the next week I'll basically do another one and show you where I am. So as I am at the moment, I'm on crutches and I can't walk at all. Shut up. Anyway, so I'm on crutches, can't walk around. See what happens next week, whether I can walk or not. Thanks guys. So apparently curiosity killed the cat, but apparently they only need to stick a little tiny hole in the side of your ankle to be able to do all that work they've done. It's quite cool, hey? That's the old scar, and these are the 2 new ones. So I can walk. Keep walking, go faster. This is 8 days after the can you see me? This is 8 days after the operation. I was supposed to be not walking for 6 weeks or something stupid like that. What are you videoing yourself for? It's supposed to be 7 weeks or 6 weeks without walking. I'm on now day 8, walking completely fine. The pain I had before was 8, and the pain I've got now is like 8, which is pretty much the same, which means the pain's going to gradually go away. And what's happened now is I can actually bend my ankle, which means I can walk properly, so I've got full range of motion. A couple of people asked what did I do to prepare for the operation. So first of all, obviously my diet's on point. I've got lots of fruit and veg. I'm fulfilling everything within the empowered lifting lifestyle, which means I'm really healthy. So the the anaesthetic was basically nothing. So from that, I was making sure I was super hydrated the day before. Like, I drank a lot. And then when after the anaesthetic kicked in, the next day I was completely fine. I wasn't sick, and I didn't feel bad. I think 24 hours later, I was in the Apple shop buying this new iPhone 6S with my crutches. A few days later, I was walking. What else? Prepared by dieting a little bit before, so I was a little bit lighter. So basically I cut about 6 pounds of body fat off, just so it was easier to walk on the crutches, just in case. And that was also just in case I couldn't walk around, so I didn't want to end up being fat from sitting down, if you know what I mean, too much. And now pretty much I'm still fulfilling that lower calories because I don't want to gain too much fat while I'm not doing much exercise. Back to the gym now. I've had a week off. I'm not bothered about losing any muscle because obviously I know that it's alright to have a week off, because we talk about that during the lifestyle. What else? Pretty much it. Hope that's been fun, and I'll keep you informed on now what happens with the training I'm going to do to now balance my body up, because I've been walking wrong for 16 years.